Alrighty guys, this is Nick on the ship sector side. Still day one. Cars are going pretty quick. Got a pretty good day going on out here. Kind of entering into the last side of the racing for the day. Everyone's coming out getting the big hot passes. And so right now we're kind of down here at the finish line. Just try to give you guys a good idea of how fast everyone's going. Some passes are going to look real fast, some passes are going to look real slow, but you guys are going to be here to be the judges of that. So, alrighty, coming up, here comes two cars. Let's see what we got. Looks to be a Focus against a Focus RS. Alrighty, here comes another set. Looks like we know who the winner is. And as you guys can tell, we got quite the turnout. Bunch of racers, bunch of spectators. Got our fire and EMS crew. Shout out to them. Yeah, and the pretty cool thing about the Hondo event, if you come down, you show up in person, you can pretty much go for a ride in a helicopter. So this guy's giving out pretty much helicopter rides, watching the races from the air. He'll go fly around the city of Hondo a couple times if you ask him nicely, but big highlight, never been in a helicopter. I don't remember what the price is, but it is pretty reasonably priced, I would say. Fella's kind of a daredevil too. Oh, here comes a bike. Alrighty, track is currently cold at the moment. Looks like they're holding racers. Our guy up there at the top is down here by the tent, probably checking on something. Well, I suppose while we're waiting, we'll take a walk around, look at some cars. Once again, it's our fire and EMS crew. They're responsible for the towing, taking care of everybody that goes off, gets flats, pretty much anything like that. So. Yeah, so from spectator side, let's take a look. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so these guys came out. They obviously brought the right setup. Got the shade, got the race car, good old car trailer. Hanging out, ready to put some numbers down for the day. Look at this hot rod. Good Lord. You get a very nice Mustang, get a hose connection, sticker on the back. Very pretty, very nice. Well done, I would say. Alrighty. What we have here, we see these guys every single year. It's Cadillac V Club. All these guys are CTSV people. Obviously bring out some pretty quick CTSVs. And there's a bunch of them. So a bunch of competition. All right, Cadillac V Club. You guys are on the live stream. What do you got to say?
Have an awesome time.
Awesome time. Who's running the fastest? Who's the slowest?
We're all slow.
Fair enough. Well, awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Don't have too much fun. Once again, we got a bunch of their cars. Looks like mostly Gen 2, Gen 3 CTSVs. Haven't seen a Gen 1 yet, but I'm sure it's around. Maybe missed the invite, who knows. And a rare V-Wagon as well. Great car. All right. Got some of my favorite Porsche people. A lot of these guys like to come out to most of our races, and they've been doing it for quite a while. These cars are getting real fast and pretty reliable. We always see them at events, so. Alrighty, what else we got around here? A lot of Corvettes came out today. A lot of Mustangs. Some new C8s. We haven't seen any put down any crazy runs yet today, but it's coming up. Very nice GTR. Got our guy Morris Malone coming out. This is one of the wildest half-mile cars you've ever seen. Coming down. We haven't seen Morris in a while, but we're real glad to have him back. He's hoping to put down some pretty good numbers. Alrighty, let's keep looking around. Fellas here at M2K Motors, they're always bringing out some pretty fast, wicked cars. That Ford GT is one of the best. So they came out. We're really hoping to see it make a pretty good, fast, hot pass. So looks like they're working on it at the moment. Probably putting the hot tune in it. Alrighty, let's keep looking around. What else we got around here? It's like we found a pretty wild Huracan. Let's come around to the back, see what we got going on here. Actually looks like some fun to me. It's one of the competitors now. Sounds pretty good. Got our guy Buddy out here, coming out running fast. How are the passes feeling today? Pretty good?
I need to do something with that. One question, sorry,
Right.
so much dirt out there.
Oh yeah. Well, heard it here. Runway's a little dirty. We got some side winds going on, but these guys are figuring out how to fight for some traction. So they'll come up with everything. Just takes a couple of runs. Over here we got some of our favorites over here at Calvo Motorsports. Shout out to Antonio and his team. They do good work. Looking around, Rowdy C6 Corvette. He's been making some good runs. Got our people over here at Sissio Performance. Phenomenal trailer. They're always consistently bringing out a bunch of real fast cars, and I know they're building them too. So, it's a preview. They definitely got the Dream Rig, Dream Shop. Got a bunch of great cars lined up out here today. A couple Porsches, a couple good colors. Obviously got the Audi game going pretty strong. They're pretty well known for fast GTRs as well, so jack of all trades, I would say. All right, we'll run back up towards the start line. Hopefully everything is cleaned up, cleared out, and they're ready to start making some runs. See if we can't get some good fast passes. End the day off real nice. There's Nicene. Ooh, nice little Nardo Gray TTRS. Sounds good. Those 5-cylinders been making a lot of power recently. Ooh, another fast GTR coming up. Yeah, unpopular, but I know they're fast. Sounds great. Be interesting to see what he's been making mile per hour per runs today. Alrighty, Malone's getting ready for another hot run by the looks of it, making some wing adjustments, backing up the chute, getting ready to get back out there and get it. That nasty X5M again. What do you think, man? How fast you been going today?
150.
150 in an SUV?
Oh, yeah, it's SUV. It's a fast SUV.
Oh yeah, pretty ridiculous. German engineering at its finest.
Yeah.
Is it modified at all?
No.
No? Bone stock for now?
Yeah. No, I bought some stuff in it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I bought downside, stage 2 twins.
Right. There we go.
Yeah.
A little more than
I
normal.
want to ask you, do you have helmet with you?
We do not know.
No.
But go run up towards that way.
No, I
But
know what I was. Are you recording the video stuff or alone?
alone. I'm with the team. We're on live stream. Indeed. Good luck, bro. All right. Had some questions. Here we go. Here's this pretty Nardo TTRS once again. Seems to be pretty fast. Definitely sounds good. Once again, we got our V Club, we got our Porsche people. Got all sorts of stuff out here running. Old hot rods coming out for half mile. You really pretty much can get away with bringing everything and anything under the sun. As long as it's safe, tech it in, come out, make some runs, race your friends. Have a good time. Alrighty. We'll run back up to the start line. Sounds like they're racing once again. Get you guys some finish line shots. Once again, fire, rescue, EMS. Big shout out to them. They work hard. If anybody has any car problems, they make sure to clear the runway so everyone can continue getting runs and keep things moving, really. All right, we got a couple cars coming up here pretty quick. Looks like the near lane is moving. Appears to be a 911 turbo of some sort. All right, it looks like a solo run coming from a motorcycle. Man, so what I would say for finding speeds, everything like that, the easiest way to kind of figure out who's running, what people just ran, the top 10, everything like that. If you hop on the Shift Sector website, it has a live feed going through of speeds, who's running, you know, who's in the top 10. It'll have all of that stuff. I will look at my phone. Alrighty. Got two coming by. Looks like they're picking up some speed. Ooh, this appears to be the purple Aventador SVJ. Sounds to have a turbo kit as well. Oh man, sounds like a hot pass coming by here. All right, here comes two more coming by. Ooh. Alrighty, this run looks like number 49, Chris Burns, 99 Busa versus the ZX14. Man, they're moving out. Alrighty, the Hayabusa did 196.25. Looks like the Kawasaki H2R ran 198.41. Yeah, they're definitely moving out. They're getting very close to touching 200 today. Alrighty. Looks like for this run, we've got 2011 Mustang versus 2020 BMW S1000R. Looks like the double R is making the moves. Alrighty, the Ford Mustang ran a 151.3 miles an hour. The motorcycle, the 1000 double R, ran 176. Looks like our next racers are going to be Jamie Alvarez in a 2016 Focus RS versus Aaron Mason in a 2017 Focus RS. Must be a battle of the friends, I would assume at least. It's pretty matched, but looks like the gray one's got the lead. He must have had a better leave. All right, so lane closest to us, the blue one was doing 151. Oh, excuse me, 118 miles an hour. The far lane farthest from us was doing 122. Looks like our next racer is going to be a solo run. Got a 2009 Corvette ZR1. All right, he's gaining some speed. What a phenomenal sounding car. Our 09 ZR1 looks like it made 152.49 miles an hour. Alrighty, next guy is racing. Xavier Gomez, 2020 GTR versus David Barnes, 2011 Ford GT500. Whenever I read these to you, I'll always read the one closest in the near lane. Second name will always be the person in the far lane. All right, looks like they're off. Looks like the GT500's coming up pretty quick. Just barely didn't make it. Yeah, looks like the GTR, he was on the brakes going through the finish line, but ran 105. Looks like the GT500 made 149 miles, or no, excuse me, 144 miles an hour. Looks like our next race coming up, though, is a 2021 Lamborghini Aventador versus a 15 Lamborghini Huracan. I don't know if you guys are getting much audio coming through from the cars, but making a lot of noise. It looks like the orange one is moving. It's that beautiful purple SVJ once again. Well, there we go. The Aventador ran 161. Jordan Jackson in the Huracan ran a 208.04. Looks like our next race, we got a Audi RS7 going up against a Chevy Camaro. Looks like the RS7 got way more traction off the line. Can see that though. All-wheel drive. And pretty fast cars. Alrighty, our next race coming up. Lane closest to us is going to be a Corvette Z06. Lane farthest is going to be a classic 67 Ford Mustang. Sorry, make some adjustments real quick. Alrighty, here they come. Looks like it was close in the beginning. Oh, it might be close in the end actually. Man, that Mustang was coming around pretty quick. Wonder if the Corvette was on his brakes. Alrighty, our Corvette Z06, 115 miles an hour. Mustang was doing 147, so Corvette boy must have been on the brakes a little bit. Our next race that's coming up is a GTR versus a 1973 Dodge Challenger. Looks like the GTR took the win on that. The old Challenger was really making a bunch of noise though. Sounds like a big blocker. Something with a lot of cubes. Alrighty, next race coming up. Mr. Taylor, England, in a 2017 Camaro, doing a solo run. See how fast he goes. And we've got our helicopter pilot. I swear, that guy's gonna be a stunt pilot. He's pretty wild in that helicopter. Looks like it'd be a pretty fun ride. Alrighty. We hear our Camaro. Sound like he was fighting for traction all the way down the track. Alrighty, looks like we get another another Corvette coming up, 2015. Sounds like it's really moving. Let's see what that was. Sounded pretty fast. And there we go, he was moving. He ran 190 miles an hour. Alrighty, our next race. Mr. James got a 2016 S1000 RR versus a Kawasaki ZX14. Here they come. They're making a lot of noise. They're definitely hauling. Oh yeah, moving out. Alrighty, our speeds. Close lane was the S1000 RR, 196 miles an hour, 0.5. The ZX14, 179.35 in the far lane. Really moving out. Alrighty, this race we get a 2008 GT500, Mr. Daniel Paley versus a 2015 Mustang. Here they come. Looks like far lane was moving a little faster. Let's see what we got for speeds. Our 2008 GT500, 140 miles an hour. The far lane, the new Coyote Mustang, 159.6. Alrighty, our race coming up. This one's interesting. Mr. Jeremy Frankie, 2012 Ford F-150, doing a solo run. See how fast he goes. Oh, a double scan. He's actually racing a 2006 Z06. But looks like the truck's running out. All right, let's see how fast our boy Jeremy went in this Ford F-150. 135 miles an hour. Leroy in the far lane in the Corvette, 139.23. Alrighty guys, I'm just popping into the comments right now. I'll try to answer up some of these questions for you. Mr. Josh here in person. Ooh, there's that little Nardo Gray Audi TTRS. Definitely moving out. Fast enough to get that Corvette. Trickness. I see your comment. Starting line's better. We can go back up through there. I'm all open for suggestions and everything like that. We can go back up there. We can cruise the golf cart around the pits. Try to talk to people. Yeah, pretty much. Like, if you guys want to see anything specific, just reach out to me in the comments and I'll try to make it happen. It does look like we've got Morris Malone coming by in his Corvette. It's a very fast pass. He pulled the chute. Let's see what he ran. All right. Man, can confirm. Morris was moving out. 217 miles an hour. I haven't seen Morris for a little bit, but we're real glad he came back to this event. And we know he's gunning for some pretty good speeds this weekend. So, stay posted. Alrighty guys, I'm going through some comments. Let's see, what else do we have? I don't believe so. I think the Golf GT, I think they've been working on it quite a bit. I'm not 100% sure if it ran, but they've definitely been doing a whole bunch of things to get it going. So, probably just preparing, making sure all the nuts and bolts are tight, doing everything they can to make sure they get a good, satisfying, safe pass, but also go very quick. All right, looks like we've got a Charger coming by, moving out. Solo run. I don't believe he raced anybody else. All right. I feel you, Kayla. Starting line is better. We can go move up. We can go move up that way. Does everybody else want to kind of see stuff like that as well? Mandy, I'm not quite sure what you mean by the heli footage. Starting line better. Go Calvo. Go see Jacob James. Alrighty, Kylan. We'll go run up towards the starting line. We'll take the golf cart up there and go see if we can walk through without bothering him too much. And we'll cruise and check out some cars on the way. There we go. How does that look? Alrighty. As far as the helicopter goes, Mandy, I think certain people are taking cameras and stuff up in there. I don't know if it would be, if they're doing helicopter rides, I don't know if they're making a video and, selling it to you like an amusement park would or anything like that. But I'm sure if you kind of look through the social media channels and kind of go through Instagram, you'll probably see some people that have done some helicopter stuff. So that would be my guess there. I'm not 100% sure if they're doing any sort of media, but alrighty. Here's Buddy. Another big, great rig that showed up. Alrighty. Here's a couple nice cowboy cars. Looks like they're doing a little tire pressure stuff, torquing the wheels down, getting ready to maybe make some more passes. Alright. Well, we definitely have to go take a look at this thing. This purple SVJ is absolutely insane. Phenomenal color. They've been racing around, beating on it all day. And they've just been doing exactly what the thing's meant for. Driving, running around. Alright, let's cruise around a little more. Once again, Sissio. They've got a great trailer, a bunch of great cars. They've got a lot of very consistent, fast cars. Oh, there's that SVJ. All right. Here's our merch tent. If you're here, come here, get some merch, get a hat, get a shirt. We got sunglasses. Got pretty much everything you need. All righty. See what we got going on with Jacob James. Come check out some of his cars. Yeah, they definitely got some fast ones, that's for sure. Not to mention probably the best big rig and car trailer that shows up at the entire event. Yeah, let's go look around real quick. Walk out. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Around. Bunch of just phenomenal cars. Yeah, let's see what's going on here in the back. Get a little sidetracked. Trailer's empty? Oh, nothing. They must all be out running. Golf cart and get up to the start line. See if we can catch some action up there. Yeah, once again, phenomenal semi-truck. This is by far the coolest one that shows up. Alrighty, let's keep on going down. This Vengeance Viper has been running very fast today. Alrighty, once again, apologize for wind noise, but get down to the start line and run around. Alrighty, there we go. It's got our buddy we talked to in his X5M racing a motorcycle that just seems to be doing wheelies. I am not 100% sure. Once again, if you pop onto our social media and everything like that, or even the Shift Sector website, we do have a bunch of live timing on, and pretty much be able to find speeds and scores from there. Alright. Got a CTSV leaving the line. Definitely moving out. Alrighty, Dallas Performance. Yeah, it looks like they're running the Aventadors. Hope you guys can hear how crazy these cars sound. They have an exhaust tone just like no other. Let's get closer. I want you to hear these. Sound unbelievable. Alrighty. Another Dallas Performance Huracan. Phenomenal. There he goes, burning tire. He's going for a hot run. Find out how fast that is. Meanwhile, we get a Viper. Side pipes are making noise. Phenomenal color. V10 is making some noise. Nice little Audi RS3 coming up. See if he gets on the launch control or if he just mats it from the go. No launch control, but still moving out. Alrighty, so you guys can tell, everyone seems to be changing tire pressures, getting ready for the competitive classes. Kind of quiet up here at the start line right now. We have what appears to be a big old diesel truck. See what this thing does. I'm intrigued. Give us something to do while we're waiting for some people to show up. He's smoking some tire, bunch of diesel smoke flying. Can't quite see him yet, but in those last few runs, the green Huracan ran 2:20.91. That's moving out pretty well. The solo run for the green Dodge Viper, 161.5. The Audi RS3, 153. The 2003 F250, 124 miles an hour. All right, here we go. We got our Nardo Gray TTRS once again. Sounds good. It's got a sticky tire on the back and the front. Sounds so good. Alrighty, our TTS ran 182.11. That is definitely moving out, especially for a car with only 5 cylinders. But if anything, we know about that 5-cylinder and the 20 valves, and no, it's been a very good platform for making up some pretty quick cars. Alrighty, here's some competition. A couple more Mustangs coming up. As I said before, I think everyone getting ready for kind of the final runs, final races, kind of the competitive class of the day. I imagine everyone's in the pits, checking bolts, putting the hot tunes on the cars, pretty much getting ready to come out and run, get the last high speeds for the day. And some are going home. Some pay one day to come race for Saturday. Some will be back to race tomorrow as well. Alrighty, here we go. Looks like we get a fairly wild looking Dodge Viper coming up. Looks to be a solo run as well. Oh, there we go. I believe we've got a cowboy car coming up. And for those of you that were asking, we'll see what he runs. Let me grab my phones so we can get a mileage and mile per hour. Man, sounds phenomenal. Alrighty, let's see what Antonio's got. Hear that traction control working. Alrighty guys, I'm refreshing. Let's see what he ran. There we go, Antonio with a 205. By the looks of the run, definitely fighting some traction, but alrighty. Alright. While we're waiting, let's look at these comments. Answer any questions I can.
Hopefully by the time the plane is done with the airport, all the guys will be up here and we'll be ready to let it out.
That was the first job that was offered.
Do we have our XQC cats on? Are they all in position for photos?
I had no idea.
Alrighty, once again, Antonio's run is coming up. 205.76 miles an hour on my phone. Definitely moving out. Alrighty, here we go. Now we got a few people kind of stepping up to the plate.
Air Force, Navy, Marines, and actually here there were some coaches that right.
See, now I've been looking at this little Blazer. Gone past it a couple times. Definitely feel like it's got a pretty good sleeper aspect to it. Be interested to see what it runs, especially versus this GTO. Right. I don't know if they're going to do a burnout for us or not, but I hope so. Find out pretty quick. Oh, somebody's purging. See, I told you, it's got the sleeper vibe. The GTO is very nice too. Oh, there you go. He's purging for you guys. Alright, let's see how they both do. GTO appears to be breaking up a little bit. Sounds like he lost a coil pack or a spark plug or something like that. Alrighty, what do we have next? Beautiful 911 turbo. These cars are very fast, very good looking, pretty well put together. It says Sissio 1300. Putting it down. There we go. Got a couple motorcycles, got a Busa racing. Get a little tire cleaner. All right, let's take a look. Looks like we got some fast cars lining up over here. All right, let's take a look at some of these cars lining up. All right, looks like we've got the Corvette's going to be racing this X5M. Talked to him a little bit earlier. It sounds like he's got downpipes, a tune, a few goodies. It's not only stock. We get a pretty wild Corvette here. It's like a fairly high intake. Got wastegates, got turbos, maybe a supercharger. Yeah, they look like they're ready to go fast. Alrighty. We've got a couple members of the V Club icing down their water tanks, making sure they get all those cool IATs. It's like we got a few of the big dogs over here ready to, and pretty much ready to run. Plus the old Vengeance smart car. Matching the Viper, pretty funny. Got Morris down here, looks like he's ready to make a big run.
However, like, I bet you we're below 30.
Another Sissio GTR. Had the feeling he's gonna be going very fast, pretty quickly. Something's sneaking up here. Once again, we got the big dogs over here getting ready to run. See if they can't put down best speed of the day. We shall see. Oh.
I know that motorcycle's coming, and then I'm missing sedan.
Well, we're here and RS3 doing a burnout. I don't know if he did the front tires, the back tires, or both, but he definitely wasn't, he was definitely doing a burnout. These CTSV wagons are pretty rare, but have not one but two of them. Once again, members of the Cadillac CTSV Club out here in Texas. Here we go, the Gap God. Yep, like I said, we got people starting to line up, starting to get ready. A bunch of the big dogs. Salazar, dude, what's up? Street Bike USA. A lot of these guys with the double R's and kind of leader bikes, ZX, kind of all those motorcycles, I think the fastest speed is just shy of 200 miles an hour. Phenomenal RS3. Pretty cool cars. Guess hey, we can ask a motorcyclist. How's it going? Very hot?
Yeah, good though.
Oh yeah, that is good. What has your fastest pass of the day been so far?
Right under 180.
Under 180 miles an hour. How's it feeling out there? Pretty sticky, a little sketchy?
Not at all. I don't have enough power to spin it anyway, so.
Right.
But no, it feels good out there. We go to Abilene.
Awesome.
It's a good time.
Very cool. Well, good luck running.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you and keep having fun.
Thank you.
Once again, 1000 double R. Beautiful bike. Yeah, once again, looks like all the big dogs are lining up. Everyone's getting ready to pretty much go into the final races of the day. So for right now, to conserve battery, charge back up, make sure we can get pretty much a bunch of video or live video rather of all these final races. We're gonna sign off for right now, but we'll be back here momentarily. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back live here very soon.